Hey, what's up, y'all? Today, we have an opportunity to speak to the school that I went to, St. Charles Barber College. I'm so excited that we can do what we got to do. In 2010, I was the class of 2010, y'all. It's 10 years later, a whole decade, and I have an opportunity to speak at St. Charles Barber College yet again. This is where it all began. For Rue Barber, you can't spell grooming without the root. That was my tagline. I made a couple DVDs and everything. As you can see, I got a mask on my face. We are in the middle of a pandemic, but I get an opportunity to talk about barbering industry and my career as a barber. Barbering has changed my life, y'all. Come on, let's go. Hey y'all, what's up y'all? St. Charles Barber College. This is Nardo right here. This is the key to my speed. I always told everybody I wanted my speed to be like Nardo. This is him in the flesh, y'all. This is where I get my speed from. Man, y'all just don't know he here today. So I'm excited to let y'all know this is where I get the speed from. Nardo.
Good to see you, man.
Thank you. Thank you, man.
See your progress. I know you're doing well.
Yes. When I seen how fast you cut, I adopted that.
Okay.
So I was going 20-minute slots, man, for the last 10 years, just banging them out. And I said, I gotta get my speed like that. From the 16 strokes to now. But you did it in 15. I remember, man. Good to see you, man.
You too, man.
Today we're here this morning to bless the class here at St. Charles Barber College, where my husband, Slugger graduated from. And I'm so excited for him to be able to come back to speak, and speak life into the people and let them know what's going on in the barber world and the industry. No matter if we have on the mask or not, you still can get in, get your cuts in, and do what you have to do. There's going to be some ups and downs, but when it go down, don't get down. Stay up and keep cutting. God is good. We're going to have a blessed day today. I know he got something good to tell the people. They're going to receive it and be blessed. Here's the part. Every time I came to work, I wasn't working. I didn't have to work. But every time, here he is. Who is this guy? I'm like, what do you want? What are you doing? I'm going through. I got to work now. I didn't have to work. But anyway, it was like a divine connection. So me and him became best friends. He wanted to be more than friends. I'm trying to be his friend. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to, be his friend because I don't want to be mean because everybody say I was mean. I wasn't mean. When you go through stuff and things are not panning out for you, I know you females can feel me. We be like, we not looking for no guy right now. We got to get ourselves together. And then both of us working at the same place making pennies. We got to put all these pennies together. We only got 2 pennies. He's $2 man, right? But anyway, a lot of growing up together. I had to learn him. He had to learn me. And I already had children, and we have grandchildren. My son has a boy and a girl. They twins. They 12 years old. And my oldest daughter, she has 2 girls. 14 and
10?
10, yeah. And my daughter, she just graduated yesterday. She went to school to be a phlebotomist, so she don't have any children. And that's what it is, it's just faith walk. My oldest daughter, she didn't care for him at first, but now she says she the only one can beat him up. If somebody said, she be tripping with me about him. Why would you? I'm like, I don't want to hear it. But anyway, it's all in love and time, patience. And he's walking around and I'm like doing stuff and then he's like, man, I got something to tell you. He's looking out there and I'm like, what's going on? He ain't finna go to jail. And he ain't done nothing. What's going on? So he's like, I got laid off. I said, oh, so what you gonna do? He looked at me like, what? Because I used to be tripping about the money. Because I used to sell drugs and I had a lot of money. He used to sell drugs, he had a lot of money, but all of our first dates was at probation office. I'm like, oh my God. So I'm sitting out there waiting on him, and every time he come out, like an hour late, 45 minutes, I was like, what were you doing back there? And the first couple times, I was like, oh, he getting locked up today. I'm going to have to get to ride home. He finna go to jail. He she can't use the restroom because the man's standing there with her.
But in good stuff, you feel me? She is my wife of 16 years. Yeah, let's give it up for that. Let's give it up for that. Let's give it up for that. Give it up. We've been together for 17 years. We met in 2003, and it was an awesome connection. She kind of let me lead, but I kind of let her lead too. Don't tell her that. Don't tell her that though. Kind of let her lead. So it was great. She seen me trying to do some things different. And around 2008, I don't know if you guys remember when the economy kind of went down. I was a steel worker, so I worked at the steel mill. And when that happened, they laid us all off. I had to change some things. That was my first pivot that I had to make. Now we make another pivots, and this pandemic is what I call it. So I had to make a pivot, and I said, I've been cutting hair since I was 12 years old. How many of y'all started cutting when y'all was young? Anybody in here, maybe? Younger? Okay. So around 12 years old, I picked up my first Dollar General clippers. They were so awesome. I could line you up crispy, and I could fade you up with the same one clipper. I was awesome, and I was only 12 years old, so we learned how to cut each other's hair. Me and my cousins, we was cutting each other's hair and practicing. We like, man, we charge $2. You know how much money we can get for $2? So we cut about 2 heads a day, so we thought we was balling $4 going to school. So it started from there, from 12, 13, 14. I'm in high school cutting my own hair, and everybody is like, man, who cutting your hair? I said, it's me. I charged $2, so I was like the $2 man, So it just started from there. So when the economy changed, I said I need to change my career. And I was looking for a school. It was none available. They kept looking. They said, St. Charles Barber College. Now, I was living on the east side of Illinois, so I'm like, that's a nice little trek. I don't know if I can make that. Got accepted. Boom. My mind started to think differently. Like, I don't want to be the $2 haircut man no more. I want to make this a career. I don't know if some of you guys may want to take this to the next level with being a career or just doing it for something at this moment, but I changed my life. I have a hashtag, professional barbering changed my life. It changed my life because I built relationships like Nardo and Desi. It's so good to see them because they seen the fire in my eyes. They seen like I wasn't just looking or just coming to school just for nothing. I wanted to be great. I wanted to be the best I could be in whatever my skill set is, because we all have different skill sets, Some of us may be good at fading. Some of us may be good at thinning their hair. Some of us may be good with shears. Some of us may be good with different things. So it's like whatever you're good at, be the best at it. So I said, man, I want my speed to be good. Nardo, I'm looking at him. I'm like, woo, this man did cut that. And each thing was precise. His client retention was bananas. I'm like, wow. They come in, where's Nardo? I'm like, okay, where's Nardo? I'm like, wow. So what it was, he was building rapport. He was talking to the people, the relationships that he's built years after years. You might see a young man, his son, then his son, I'm like, wow, this is awesome. Each part of his head, he knew exactly what he was to do. Like we was talking in the book, compartmentalization. He already knew what was going on. What you want to get today? Oh, just a little off the top. And as he's cutting, he never put his clipper down or turned them off. I said, this is how I want to do. This is how I want to get my career going. I can still talk to, hey man, how's Sammy? Oh, you know how you always got to get it in, right? It's a little off the top, done, boom. All right, see you next week, boom. Next person. You're building that relationship year after year after year. Now, everybody they know you're a good guy. They know you're a good woman. I can't leave y'all out. And you're doing your job. You coming excited for work. Even though if you might have a bad day, don't bring your bad day to work. Don't bring your bad day to your situation, because whenever your environment that you make, everybody's looking for your environment. My environment where I'm at, I'm in Alton, Illinois. I wanted to change the environment of the client and the one who are doing the services, which is me. I want to make sure that I'm professional. When I got out of school, I said I wanted to get my own shop. It's very hard to do that. It worked out because a lady had a barber side and a salon side. But relationship again, that is my cousin's stepmother. So I said, yes. So I resurrected that barbershop. It was closed for 3 years. The barbers was doing anything they wanted to do, not being on time. People are mad because they trying to get their hair cut. Nobody is there. So when I came, nobody came. I had to get on the corner. You know how the income tax man, and he's dancing and I'm on the corner like this. Haircuts for less. Haircuts for less. But it brought some attention. As they coming in, they leaving right out. Because I'm using that same thing I learned from Nardo. What you want, man? Boom. So they was like, man, he fast and I'm fresh. The words start getting out. If you go to the Sluggeroo, he get you in and out and you fresh look. So I made sure that when I came in the game, the new game, a professional game, I had some compatible prices, but they were lower so I can get the name out there and build relationship with my clients, build relationship with the community, so everybody can see he's professional. He's always on time. And then I had the guts to go to appointments only in 2012. Everybody shunned me. Pastor Rue, you tripping. This is the walk-in game. Like a lot of the big guys in St. Louis, if you ever heard of them, you know who they are. They was like, Rue, you tripping. I ride bicycles, so they was calling me Lance Armstrong. Lance Armstrong, you tripping? You tripping? It's the walk-in game, Rue. You tripping? I done got first place from Bronner Brothers. It is the walk-in game. I was ahead of the curve. Doing appointments only. At 2012, prices are still lower than everybody, but I'm getting them in and out. Because of that same relationship. Now I got someone bringing their kids. Now people who are professional are coming because they're judges, they're lawyers, they're doctors. They don't want to hear all of this riffraff. They want to get in and get a good service. You build a relationship. Now they're referring people to you. Now when they refer people to you, now your clientele base is growing. So now I'm the only barber, y'all, and I'm still the only barber in my shop. It's not because I don't want nobody else in there. It's just that's how things went. So 10 years later, I'm the only barber, and that is my assistant. As you can see, Lady Ruth, she was like, babe, you got this. So I took her off her job 2 years ago as a barber. Let's give it up for that. Like, you can make this out of a real career. You know, I'm not saying I'm rich or a six-figure barber or none of that. I use relationship to go to the next level. I bought my home, I bought cars, I got all of these things by cutting hair. A lot of people will be like, oh, you just a barber? That's when you laugh. Yes, I am just a barber to you, but I'm more than a barber. I'm a counselor. I'm a therapist. You know, as soon as they get in your chair, I've been waiting to see you. What's your name? Tyler, I've been waiting to see you, girl. Get me together. Line me up. But did you know? And then you're like, yeah. Boom. Relationship. What's your name? Felicia. Bye, Felicia. Felicia. Right. Felicia, girl, you just don't know what's going on. I can't wait to see you next week. So you come back and you ask them, did you get that job? Did you get that relationship together? So now they're feeling that rapport. It's not just about the haircut. It's more about the relationship. What's your name, man? Scott. Man, Scott. Did you see the ball game? Oh, man, up. You building that relationship. And this is key. I want to encourage you guys. Don't feel bad when you say the same thing to everybody. Because it can make you feel bad. Hey, man, how you doing? The next person come in, you say the same thing, but they not tripping. Because they know that's about their time. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, what's your name, man? Brett. What's up, Brett? How you doing, man? Good. I just said the same thing. You feel me? But you're building repetition. When I was in school, the same thing I would do every day, I still do it now. My speed and my sanitation, like this. After I get done, boom, 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 boom. So I'm ready for the next client. So they don't got to worry about me being a dirty barber. They don't got to worry about me being messed up, because they know that I'm about my business. What's your name, man? Caleb. Yeah, Caleb, what's up, man? So that's what we do, right? We want to make sure that we're being presentable, we're being loving. Kids, oh my God, have y'all done some kids? You say what? Oh my God, little crumb snatchers, right? The kids come in, but you gotta love them. I could say in my little 10 years of barbering, I've been a sought after person for kids, but not just kids, but kids with autism. Listen, if you try this system with the counting system around their lining and edge up, they will be the freshest kid around the neighborhood. Because you got to make them feel comfortable. It's about relationship. It's about showing them, I'm not going to hurt you. Them clippers by the ears, they have motion problems. So you got to make sure we going to count. So now when you get your clipper and they know it's lining time, they start counting. 1, 2. So it's like rhythm. You're making rhythm with them so you can show them that it's going to be okay. So as I start doing that and paying attention to these kids want love too, they hop up in your chair. They talking. One of our little kids, he just talking. He bring me his little pictures, football pictures. He get in the chair. Yeah, if you go on YouTube, you can. I'm like, wow. Relationship. He opening up to me. He's telling me what he's doing. I don't know nothing about blocks or roadblocks or whatever that is. I don't know, but I'm listening. And he loves it. He sits down, give me his little glasses, like he know the routine, because he know what I'm going to do. As soon as he sit down, he's waiting for the next strip. He's waiting for the cape. He give me his glasses. Now he got a mask on. You see what I'm saying? So he's been adjusting to